This is Badi Dweik. Right now, he's just trying to go home. But because he's Palestinian, he has to go through this Israeli checkpoint.
Okay, he's telling you don't film. So this is our story. Let's say that I want to go now with you for 5 minutes, and I want to get out. Then I want to get in. I have to do this chicken idea.
Nowhere is the Israeli occupation more present and challenging than here in Hebron. Israeli settlers have taken over whole stretches of the city, cutting off Palestinians from their family members and businesses. There are only roughly 800 Israeli settlers here, compared to over 200,000 Palestinians. Badi is one of them. He's lived in the city his whole life and is committed to documenting the injustices of the occupation. His city is divided into two sections, H1, which is under Palestinian control, and H2, which is under Israeli control. Palestinians call this Apartheid Street. It's historically one of Hebron's main commercial arteries, but since the mid-1990s, the Israeli army has blocked it off, preventing Badi and others from accessing it.
No life, no business, no driving, no walking, nothing for the Palestinians after the soldiers who are represented there. Palestinians just can be walk and be residents in this part of Shuhada Street. But the rest of the street, which is the longest, the longest part, which is no ally for the Palestinians at all.
Hebron has seen some of the worst violence against Palestinians in the West Bank. Two incidents, though, stand out from the rest. In 1994, Baruch Goldstein, an Israeli-American, walked into the Ibrahimi Mosque and opened fire. He killed 29 people as they were praying. In 2016, Ella Azaria, an Israeli soldier, killed an attacker who was lying defenseless on the ground. Though he was sentenced to 3 years in prison, he was released after just 9 months. For all the incidents that make the news, there are hundreds of smaller injustices that go unnoticed. Walking with Badi near Shuhada Street, it takes just minutes for Israeli soldiers to question him.
And why have they stopped us now and they're looking at your...
Because they love me. They fall in love with me. This is a humiliating system. They want to scare people and to control the situation by not make you to come here and they bring people here. They don't want witnesses to come to witness the situation here.
This is a map of the West Bank in 1949, with the boundaries of what many Palestinians hoped would be their future state. And this is what the West Bank looks like today. Israel has zoned 42% of it exclusively for Israeli settlers. The dark beige spots are all that's left under Palestinian control. On top of that, their land has been dissected by the omnipresent wall. Nothing symbolizes the occupation more than the wall. It's huge, imposing, and it doesn't really make sense. It's not true to the border, and it arbitrarily zigs and zags into the West Bank and eats up Palestinian land. It's hard to find a place here where you can't see a settlement or an Israeli flag. They're everywhere. As settlements grow, Palestinians are not only losing their land, but their freedom of movement continues to shrink. With so little land left, it's hard to imagine what a future state for someone like Badi might look like. But that doesn't stop him from hoping. Badi and his friends run the group Human Rights Defenders. Together they try to film Israeli aggressions against Palestinians and to document life behind the wall.